If you are an Indian living in the US and you send money home, you'll now have to pay an extra 5% on every transaction to Donald Trump. US President Donald Trump has proposed a new bill in the US that could hit Indian families hard. The legislation proposes a 5% tax on all remittances sent abroad by any non-citizens. This includes the H-1B visa holders as well as green card holders and any other immigrants. So what is the bill? Known as the One Big Beautiful Bill, it aims to crack down on undocumented immigration and fund US border security. But the broad sweep of the tax means it will apply even to legal immigrants, including thousands of Indians, tech workers, nurses and students who are in the US. While the bill is a broader fiscal package and aims to extend tax cuts and slash federal spending, the proposed remittance tax outlined on page 327 has courted controversy for its regressive nature and direct targeting of non-citizens. The bill proposes a 5% tax on any international money transfer unless the sender is a verified US sender. So who's a verified US sender? To qualify for one, the person must be a US citizen or a national. That essentially means that all non-citizens, including those legally living and working in the US, will be hit by this new tax. So what does this mean for you? Let's say if you live in the US and you are sending money back home to support your aging parents or pay off a housing loan, you'll now pay an extra fee. The 5% will be collected by banks and service providers and deposited with the US Treasury. Moreover, there is no minimum exemption limit, meaning that even small value transfers or modest investments in mutual funds could be taxed at a full 5%. India is the largest recipient of US remittances. In 2023-24 alone, Indians in America sent back $32 billion according to the RBI. If this bill passes, that could mean a $1.6 billion annual dent for Indian households. This added cost could shrink how much money Indians send home. That is a bad news for India's economy. Remittances are a lifeline for many households, used for education, healthcare, rent and savings. A cut in inflow could hit rural consumption and real estate investments in India. There's also a fear that this tax will push people toward informal or illegal money transfer routes, raising security and transparency concerns. With over 4.5 million Indians living in the US, the bill could have a wide-ranging consequence. It comes at a time when Indian foreign exchange reserves depend heavily on private remittances. In short, if you are an Indian working legally in the US and sending money home, you could soon be taxed for it.